Hi guys, it is Aoife from FredVZ Died Laughing and I'm here with another weekly wrap up. I look a little bit more glamorous than I normally do in my wrap ups because it is currently Saturday evening and I'm about to go and for a night out with my friends, and I thought I have my makeup on, I have my hair done, I look pretty presentable, so I might as well just do my wrap up now because I don't think I'm going to get another book finished by tomorrow, so I might as well just get it out of the way and done it now. So please excuse my very made up state right now. So the first book I finished this month was Wolf by Wolf by Graudin. This is an alternate history about if Germany won World War II. So a lot of the world now is under German rule. It's known as Germania, and a girl who used to be in a concentration camp and she's part of kind of the resistance, she goes into this race disguised as someone else to try and win this motorbike race across all these countries so she can win an audience with Hitler and assassinate him. So this was good. This is everything kind of that I should like. I did enjoy the story, but I just didn't feel that kind of oomph that I wanted out of it. I just felt a bit okay about it. I gave it a 4 stars because it was a good written book. I will definitely read the sequel. I will read the novella, but there were just some bits in it that I just didn't get all the excitement out of it. I felt like the motorbike race could have been way more exciting because it's a motorbike race across all these countries, and I just felt like it was really, really tame or something. And then the girl as well, yeah, I think her name is Yael, or Yael, I think is how you pronounce it. I just felt like her story or like her plan had a lot of holes in it, like so many things could go wrong. I just felt like it was really kind of messy or something. And then as well, like she's more or less untested in the field. She has no kind of previous assignments with the resistance under her belt other than her training. And I just felt like that was a really stupid move on the resistance part. Like, this girl has never killed anyone before. She's never really done an undercover operation before rather than just some training. And then they put her in, obviously for certain reasons she's the only person that can do this, but I just feel like, you know, I just hate, it's just one of these pet peeves I hate with these kind of books where the person that's supposed to do this big horrible thing has never really done anything horrible before and has all these moral issues with it. And, you know, it's kind of like, well, you have to kind of do it because that's your job, and it's just one of those kind of things that just niggles me. But overall I did really enjoy it and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. The next book I read was And I Darken by Kiersten White. This is a book I got from NetGalley off the publishers, so big thank you for them. This isn't out until June 28th, so I'm not going to talk about it too much, but it is basically a historic kind of YA about a girl living in the Ottoman Empire. She is called Yada and she is the kind of the daughter of this prince of a place called Wallachia, which used to be Romania years and years and years ago, like the 1500s, like the 16th century. And she basically wants, she's as strong as a man, she's as clever as a man, like in this time period, and she is just kind of not letting herself being held back because she is a girl. And it's just kind of about her story and about her and her brother and their travels to where the Sultan lives and kind of becoming friends with the Sultan's son, and how she's kind of ruled by this kind of stubbornness that she does have, that she wants to be her own ruler in her own right, and she's not going to be married off, and she's not going to be, you know, just one of these typical women who gets married and has babies and lets herself be used like that. She wants to do more, and it is just an absolutely fantastic book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I have a full video review on it that I am going to, and I do have a review written, which I will link down below, but my video review isn't going to be out for another couple of weeks just because it isn't published until June 28th, so I think I will leave my video review just a little bit closer to the time that it is published, but I will leave my written review below. But all I can say is this was absolutely fantastic. I loved every single minute of it. Yada is just an amazing character. Her character arc is fantastic. Her brother's character arc is fantastic. It's just brilliant. I absolutely loved it, and I would definitely recommend people pre-order it or order from the library. Whatever you want to do, go and read this book because it's absolutely amazing. And then the last book I finished this week, which I finished this morning, is Not Forgetting the Whale by John Ironmonger. First of all, this cover is just absolutely stunning. I think I'm actually in love with it. I would just like hang it on my wall if I could. This is about a small Cornish town called St. Piran, and it is about this day when this man is found washed up on the beach. And this village is really, really small. It's more of like a hamlet. Only 300 people live there, so everyone knows everybody. So it's like this big thing, this strange naked man is washed up on their shore, and they save his life, and then wakes up, he's accepted into the village really quickly, and he's kind of becomes loved very quickly, and then he starts talking about this computer that he built that can kind of tell the future, and he's saying that this future is going to be very terrible, that there's going to be a flu epidemic, that there is going to be wars, and it's going to happen really, really soon, and he kind of puts himself on a mission to help save the entire village from this kind of disaster that's going to happen. He wants them all to survive, so he's going to try and help them. And I just found this to be such a great book. It was just a friendly book. Everyone in it was so lovely, and you just felt like you were really like, it was just a really, I don't know if I can describe a book as friendly, but this was a friendly book. And then it was really kind of this story being told to you, and like it was being told to you in a really nice way as well. But this kind of turned into this like really cutesy story about this village and all the quirky people in the village to a survival story, because an epidemic does come along, but it's kind of one of these where there's not all these really, really horrible things happening, where we do see in survival stories, like, you know, women being kidnapped and people being killed and guns and all this kind of stuff. This is about a village coming together and helping everyone and making sure everyone survives and everyone eats, and just people being really sustainable and people showing what humanity is. Like it says down here, this book may restore your faith in human nature, and it really does. And I'm saying, like, if people act, if there are some places in the world that act like Saint Paran did in an emergency, then the world will be okay. So it's basically like, think of what happened in Station 11 with the epidemic in Station 11, and then think if you knew it was going to come. And this is what these people do, and they're just really, really resourceful, and they're just really amazing. And there are reasonable explanations why Joe knows this is coming. He just has a background in kind of stock trading, and he was an analyst, and he was able to kind of connect all these dots, and he was able to build a computer that was able to tell him through certain means that, you know, bad things were happening, basically. So it is all explained, it does make sense. But I just really loved the characters and the way it all joined together, and just the way the story was told, and it was just absolutely excellent, and I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. The book I'm reading at the moment is The Girls by Emma Cline, which is something that I've been really anticipating for a while because I've heard some really interesting things about it, and so far it's pretty good, but I'm not too far into it. I'm only like 13% in, but I am enjoying it. And then I'm hopefully going to take part in the Tome Topple readathon that's happening for the next 2 weeks, and I'm hoping to read The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. That would be a reread for me because I have read it before, but I want to read the sequel, The Wise Man and Sphere, but I want to read the first book first again. So just to kind of refresh my memory. So I'm hoping to either get both of them done or just The Name of the Wind done, and they're both over like 600, I actually can't remember how long they are, but they're definitely over 500 pages, so they will do. So that is my weekly wrap up. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments below of the books I read. Please just share any thoughts you have, and like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you liked the video, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!